So I may have gotten a bit too accustomed to the game handing me things. Handed me a car battery to repair this tower, did not hand me the metal that I needed to repair this tower. Gonna need a bit more. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I am going to grab a torch, or maybe two, off this fire. And what I'm going to do is head down to the train again, because I have some stuff there, first of all. Honestly, it might be a good idea for me to get some water from this fire before I leave. Yep. There's my decision right there. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got the time. The fire's plenty hot enough. Let's go ahead and drink that. And maybe I'll do one more. Let's see, how am I doing? Yeah, let's do one more. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Kind of expected it, though, if I'm being completely honest. So, we are, I do have this prop deer here. We are pretty tired. I didn't get, like, a full night's sleep. Did I pick up the bedroll, by the way? Or did I walk away from it? Yeah, I did. Got it. I didn't get a full night's sleep. I just got enough to maybe get me back down to said train car. I see a demon over there. And by demon, I mean deer. If you haven't been around on the channel this year, that's a bit of an inside joke. The sounds that the new doe models and, you know, sound sets, the sounds that are included with the doe, now that doe are in the game, and not just bucks, they're scary. They'll startle you, especially when the doe, like, sneaks up on you and is, like, right behind you. It's, not the most comforting set of sounds in the world. Hence the label demon. So yeah, that's a demon over there. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. This is like bait for a potential prepper cache. Look at this little landing up here. It's so perfectly positioned. I can't remember if there was ever one up here before. And I suppose I haven't looked around very thoroughly while I'm up here. It might be wise to do that. It does also seem like I might not have much time, though. So let's go ahead and make tracks. One potential prepper cache location was actually, at least in the past, before they were relocated, one of them was here among these kind of slopes. So I don't know if there still is a prepper cache up here or not. It's amazing this torch is still lit, by the way. Okay, not seeing one up here, that's fine. Totally fine. Totally, completely fine. Getting stuck on trees now. It's great. What's that? That is not a prepper cache. Looks like it might be, but it's not. But it's not. Okay. Torch is gone. Let's... Hold on. Hold on. I don't trust there not to be a prepper cache. I guess I'll go down here, because... Yeah, alright, not seeing one. Let's veer to the right while we still have something bordering on visibility. Oh my god. Did you see that? That's 4 wolves out on the island there. They're so tightly packed at the moment that I might be able to get past them. I'm going to try, because I really don't want to deal with 4 wolves right now. Yeah, they're actually wandering the exact direction I need them to wander right now. But, of course, by the time I get over to them, they might be wandering closer to me. Oh yeah, they're definitely all coming this way. Maybe not. Some of them are standing still. This is going to be close. trying to use this slope to put as much distance between me and them as possible, and it worked. And the derailed train cars are not quite visible at the moment, but that's okay. Alright, there's another wolf in front of me. I can see it. I think the derailed train cars are pretty much straight ahead of my field of vision here. Alright, so there's that wolf, which we might have to deal with directly. Alright, so this might be about to become a full blizzard. Let's not fall in right now. That would be less than ideal. We're pretty tired. If I got into a scuffle right now, I wouldn't be able to fight very well. So I'm going to try to get back to the train car. One thing I'm going to need to do, though, is grab some steaks. I'm tempted to also chop that up, to tell you the truth. Do I hear ptarmigan? No, let's chop that up, too. I think I just heard ptarmigan. I'm pretty sure there's a wolf right over this ridge to my right. Yeah, I think there are ptarmigan over there among those rocks. Okay, this is not perfect, but at the same time, like, it's not bad. Did you hear the sound of the crampons on that log, by the way? God, the sound work in this game just keeps getting better and better. Just earlier in the series, we had a moment where I was reloading the revolver while standing on top of like some train tracks, you know? And that was such a cool moment. Okay, so these cattails, I remember joking about these when I passed them the first time. I'm going to take the tinder and the cattail, because I need both. There are plenty of cattails in the area I haven't picked yet. I've ignored most of them. And now I will reap the rewards of that. Because we're really just heading down to the train cars to see if we can find a little bit of metal. Okay, there's a revolver, interestingly enough. Might be able to salvage that for some metal. Rifle cartridge. Oh, wow. Malt and cooked gamey venison. Excuse me? Excuse me. I will eat all of that right now, and hopefully the few, like the second that I was holding it was not enough to pull a wolf in my direction. Because that would be annoying. We can all agree that would be annoying. But the revolver is going to weigh me down a bit. That being said, I'm really glad I found that. I still haven't visited the Hunter's Blind either, by the way, so that's another thing I could do while I'm on this side of things. But while that thing will weigh me down, and I know I'm going very slow right now because of the extra stuff I'm carrying and how tired I am, it might give me the metal that I need. I'll check when I'm actually back at camp. I say camp. You know what I mean. When I'm back at the... God, these trees are obnoxious. When I'm back at the derailment. The other animal I am definitely looking out for at the moment is the bear. I don't see it. I also don't hear bear crows. The wind is quiet enough right now that I feel like if there were bear crows nearby, I would notice them. So I'm definitely going to grab these cattails. So for everyone who's been losing their minds over the number of cattails I've been ignoring, now you can have a bit of catharsis. Because there has been a method to my madness. In a lot of ways, I have to say, as a player, not necessarily as a content creator, but as a player, this might be the way that I most like to play the Long Dark. And I think that's why I kind of enjoy the custom games that I do. Things that help me preserve the feelings of immersion and exploration, even on high difficulty. Things that let me remove elements that are distractingly difficult in a kind of gamey way, like Cabin Fever, for example. Not a fan of Cabin Fever, for reasons we've discussed repeatedly. If you haven't been here in the past when I've talked about it, it's pretty straightforward. Cabin Fever is something that was implemented in order to stop people from gaming the survival system by just staying in one place and running up the length of their the length of their survival time. You know, just adding days to their survival meter. Days and days and days at a time. And when I say days, I'm talking about hundreds of days. Like, it was bad. It was a whole situation. Okay, we've got lots of stuff here, and it's even warm enough in here, which is nice. So, I was never one of those. Nice. And Cabin Fever is usually... I'm actually a pretty mobile player. I like to stay moving, but every now and then I need to stop and do something at a particular... No, it didn't work. It didn't at all. Every now and then I need to stop and do something at a particular location in the game. And it might take 2 days, might take 5 days, might take 10 days. And then I'm going to keep moving again. And sometimes Cabin Fever comes on so quickly, and it takes me out of the vibe that I most enjoy when I play The Long Dark. The Long Dark is a game that's highly customizable, not only in terms of difficulties you can choose, but difficulties you can create. So, yeah, it's just interesting because I think that Cabin Fever aside, there's a lot about this mode of playing The Long Dark that I like. It's what made me create the original Against All Odds series. And then, of course, that was my first Stalker run, so I definitely, like... Again, this was in 2015 when I did the first Against All Odds series, and a lot of them have been higher difficulty since. But, you know, so I kind of stepped it up for that run and tried something different. Tried something new and exciting. Alright, hour 57 minutes. Let's go ahead and add 2 more pieces of coal. I might be able to go ahead and chop up that giant limb out here real quick, so let's do that. How long would this take? 1 hour? How cold am I? 33? Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Wow. Wow. Well, there's 5 cedar firewood. I think I'm going to be able to keep the fire going, everybody. And there's plenty of sticks there, too. I know I'm looking right at those. Alright, and now I have all the time that I need on this fire. Tell you what, let's grab a few of those sticks just to add a bit more time to it. There we go. Now I can sleep for 10 hours and wake up, and that fire will probably still be up. Tell you what, I'll add one more piece of... Nope, nope, nope. I'll add one more piece of coal. But yeah, there's something about the combination of exploration and immersion and challenge that has always been appealing about The Long Dark. And now that they're adding so much new content to the game this year, there is something fun. There will be something fun as well about doing more high difficulty runs, especially with some of the stuff that I learned from this one. But there is something fun about going about it this way that I... Hang on, let me drink a little bit of water. About going about it this way where I customize the run down from the previous one to a significant but not massive degree. Alright, let's sleep for 10 hours. We're probably not going to get all of that. And the fire will still be going. Oh wow, 41 minutes. Oh, holy crap. I did get all 10 hours. I am lucky the fire's still going. I mean, I don't think I would have been in trouble there. But That's an interesting development. Okay, so now I need to search the area here for metal, and then head back up to that tower while dealing with the wolves. And then there's the question of, like, where do I go from there? The survivalist in me wants to go to Milton. Honestly. Milton is the next sensible choice, especially on these loot tables. We could go absolutely ham looting Milton. It would be disgusting. Disgusting! Okay, so... Wait a minute. Can you not... I thought you could... Can you not harvest the revolver? Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's really rude. I thought you could harvest the revolver. See, like I said, lesson learned. All right, cool. That's a unexpected and annoying surprise, but it is what it is. Believe it or not, look at how utterly unencumbered we are right now. It's pretty good. Let's take a look around. I need to look for metal, and hopefully there will be some laying around that I didn't pick up before. Oh, there's a first aid kit that I didn't search.
This will come in handy.
Okay, I'll take the antiseptic. Might be useful. It's also going to be pretty heavy, all things considered. Okay, so if there's metal, it's gonna be here. I might have already picked it all up, to tell you the truth. So you know what that means. And I know I used some of it to make the fishing lure, I believe. Well, here's the thing. We need metal, and we need to find it relatively quickly. Leave that revolver. Let me go ahead and grab these saplings, because I have a destination in mind now. Might even be able to get us a moose relatively easily. So we're gonna take a detour into home turf here. Let's head this way. I will still look for metal along the tracks. There's always the chance that metal will just be, like, hanging out. But we're going to head for Mystery Lake. And when we get to Mystery Lake, we're going to go immediately left and hit up Trappers. Because I might find all the metal I need there. There's a possibility. And if I don't, then I can keep looking. Hang on, let me make sure I'm actually watching the ground. Oh wow, I guess I should have taken a torch with me. Also, it's probably a good idea for me to be looking for cattails, but I'm mainly looking for that scrap metal at the moment. There are other things that I could break down for scrap metal. Like, for example, I could break down... I have a hacksaw that I could get scrap metal from. Alright, there's some cattails. But again, like, I don't have to do that. I could go find scrap metal at a nearby location and potentially get some other goodies along the way. We're not going to actually start fully exploring Mystery Lake. We'll kind of poke our heads in and then poke right back out, I suppose. Is the point? Yeah, I'm fully in cattail harvesting mode now. I do need them. Still concerned about the location of that wolf, especially now that it's nighttime and that an aurora might start. Holy crap, words. And that an aurora might start at any moment. There we go. There we go. That's the English language. That's what that was. In case you were unfamiliar. Okay. Yeah, I love the sound of the crampons on the metal. It's just so satisfying. They continue to make the soundscape in this game better and better and better and better. Oop, did I just see... Hold on. There could be a bear on the left and a wolf on the right here if I'm not careful. There is... looks like neither. Looks like neither. I see some cattails. You know what? It's not worth going that far out of my way. They're right in front of me, but again, I've picked enough to live on. And I'm going to keep moving for now. Because my main objective... Tell you what, let's stay close to the tracks, because there really can be just random pieces of scrap metal at random places. I guess that's redundant. There can be random scrap metal, okay? There can be. So I just need to stay close to look for it. Alright, just saw my fire fade out. A little bit of ASMR. Okay. Don't you disappear. Don't you do it. There's another inside joke for you. That's from earlier this year, though. Oh, hi, Wolf. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, there's two wolves. Gonna try and get past him quickly here. Did it! Okay, so now we're gonna head this way. Still a possibility of wolves. The nice thing about this detour, too, remember I picked up all those saplings just now. I'm gonna put them down in trappers to cure. Demon. And this might give us another very clear shot at a moose, this time not glitched. There's probably a minority of players that were just like, why didn't you just kill the moose? It would have been so funny. And I agree, like, it would have been funny. I probably would have done that in my own run. But for a Long Dark series with the Against All Odds name on it, no. That's a negative. I've been doing this series since 2015. There have been some gaps. There was a slight gap after the Panini. Just tiny. Tiny little, tiniest of gaps. Most insignificant of pauses. I'm being highly sarcastic in a way that I can only be now that I've been back for almost a year. Couldn't make those jokes right when I came back. I probably could have, but it would have been kind of rude and disrespectful of the immeasurable patience and kindness that people had shown me while I was away. But I've been doing this series for a long time. So I'm not gonna do something so wholly uncharacteristic of it. Especially not in the name of getting something so vital. Because that would be a moose kill, first of all, but also a moose hide satchel. And lots of meat. That's like almost 3 separate things. Technically just 2, but you know what I mean. Like, taking down a moose is a thing in and of itself. That was rude. Uh-oh, bear. 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 I don't know where, but bear. For sure. I know, it drives some of you crazy. You're like, Hadrian, what the are you talking about? Give me a second. Actually, I'll shut up. Listen.
The cold is making my head feel thin.
Jennifer, shh. Hear that? That's some of the clearest sampling of bear crows I've ever gotten in the long dark when I've stopped to try to demonstrate what they sound like. And this thing is close. Also hear a deer close by, which is good, probably. Because it means the predator isn't too close. But the bear's probably... The bear might be hanging out with Max. Yeah, I think the bear's hanging out with Max. So this is either a deer or a moose. I think what I'm hearing are deer footsteps. I think the moose has more of a clop. Demon sounds? Let me get up on top of this rock for no particular reason.
It's goddamn freezing.
Until I know what I'm looking at. Okay, it's a demon. It's a demon. Alright, so that's the cave that leads to Milton. No moosin at the moment, but that could change. That can change, honestly, in just the next few minutes. But for now, we're just going to make our way to Trappers. Man. I know it's not just me. This always feels good. This always hits me in the feels a little bit. Coming back to Trappers. Especially in a YouTube run. Especially in one where we really get to enjoy it like this, you know? Everyone's really been supportive of the series, and like, there hasn't been negativity around the idea of reducing the difficulty at all. And I really appreciate that, by the way. But like, for those of you maybe who were wondering, why would you do this? This is why. Getting to enjoy nostalgic moments and classic areas. Alright, we're going to be picking up a lot of stuff here. More oats, nice. Cardboard matches, nice. Coffee, sardines, dog food, pinnacle peaches, no gun. Rifle cartridge, hunting knife, which I don't need. I'll pick it up anyway for now. Because that actually, I think,
this much gear.
If I recall correctly, that can, in fact, be scavenged, or it can be salvaged. Flare, sewing kit. A note left behind. You won't remember me. The world doesn't stop when the lights fade. This is how it begins. Stay calm, observe, survive. Your father saw this day. Wait. 4783. I never realized this, but I think this is the same backer that wrote the note. Because I just read this one not long ago. Cool. Did more than one. You can tell because of the references. It's the same writing style. Don't believe what you hear. Sorry. Let me narrate. What he did was for a far-off dawn. Maybe you can recall the fire. Your father understood that we dance for our children's children's children. My dear, one day you will feel the voices rise in your heart. Enter a cave and stand until stars appear. Climb the highest peak. Sing when the brutality hits. I'm here with you. The winter winds can only get so cold. I think it's the same one. Someone can go back just like 2 episodes and check that moment from near the end of the episode. It was... Actually, it might have been 3 episodes ago. Maybe? Might have been 3, yeah. Anyway.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
More climbing socks. The game is starting to troll me with climbing socks the way that it trolled me with fleece mittens, which is kind of funny. Alright, can opener, go energy drink. Alright, can opener can also be, so far I'm finding what I need. Absolutely. Now let's check the safe. There could be some really good stuff in here. I'm not going to keep my lantern going while I do this. Oh, that was 28. Let's see if we can get all three of them within 10 digits this time. Probably not. 2, 28, 2. That's a much bigger range. Passing 28. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There it is. 49. Simple arrow, flare. Oh, wow. Honestly, kind of a disappointing trapper's run. I mean, don't get me wrong. We got some stuff. We got some stuff for sure. And I'm going to take a nap in this bed and it's going to be great. But, huh. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the saplings. We've got 2 pieces of metal at the moment. I need 5 in order to get this done. Let's see what I can do here. We're going to harvest. It's going to take 45 minutes. The lower condition knife. Alright, so that's 3. Just checking. Okay, we're going to harvest the lower condition can opener. That's 4. Truth be told, I could harvest the other can opener to take, like that's one thing that could give me the metal I need right now. But I think there's a pretty good likelihood that I will find it otherwise if I just keep looking. I could also harvest the... Ooh. That I could do. I could harvest this. Get 2 scrap metal. That's all the scrap metal I need. And there's a hacksaw at the forge. Yeah, we're doing it. That's it. We got it. That's all the metal I needed. There's a hacksaw at the forge. If you've forgotten. There totally is. So let's go ahead and eat some pinnacle peaches. It's the forge in Forlorn Musket, so we have to double back to it. It's fine, though. Since it's a planned trip, I will even be able to reduce my encumbrance a bit. Ooh, that is some delightfully low-condition dog food. I'm gonna not. I'm gonna definitely not. Let's eat this energy bar. I'm gonna leave that dog food behind, and let's now sleep for all the time that I need to sleep. It's gonna be about 5 hours. And with that, I think this is a really good stopping point for this episode. There might, maybe be a moose outside, though. So let's at least look. Let's at least look. Nope, just a demon for now. That's fine. All right, let's step back inside. We'll use that as the save point. In the next one, I am going to head back to the Forlorn Muskeg. We're going to get that thing repaired, and we're going to see if we can find any additional goodies in the Forlorn Muskeg while also picking our hacksaw back up. But that will, of course, be in the next one, not this one, because I'm wrapping up now. I'm not going to keep playing. Next time, in a few days. Actually, no. By the time you're watching this one, it'll be Thursday. So tomorrow. Yeah, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For channel emotes and member badges, look for... Oh, that's a good stretch. Look for the join button to learn more. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.